Today we are here with Struise Pannepot Special Reserve. Forgive me.
Beer.
Yes, and forgive me if I pronounce anything wrong because I'm not great at any of this language.
We can't speak German.
Not at all. It's 10% ABV. It's an old fisherman's ale matured 4 years on Bordeaux wine oak barrels from France. It is a dark, strong ale. They actually bottled this one on 4/24 of 18, but it is a 2014 vintage since they mature it for 4 years. It's unfiltered, unpasteurized, and bottle conditioned. So about the Old Fisherman's Ale, this is like a tribute that they do to two of the famous things that this town it's from was famous for in the 1900s. So they were known for the Pennepots, which were the fishing boats, and the fishermen drank this dark, strong ale while out there.
Yep.
So this was very famous around there, and they did this beer in tribute of them.
They had to stay warm somehow, so dark beer.
Right, dark beer, dark, delicious beer at that. But I'm gonna let Scarlett tell you a little bit more.
This brewery is another brewery that has a ton of history to it, and I like when I am looking at information on breweries that they have a really cool backstory to them and all that kind of stuff. So Struise is a really old brewery. They have won a ton of awards. They were founded in 2001 officially. In 2006, they started making their beers in an old schoolhouse, basically. So their facility looks really cool, looks really old. You know, you see pictures of the countrysides in some of these old world countries, and it's kind of out of a postcard, a really cool old looking building and really cool countryside in the background, really nice. So in 2009, Struise was had 9 of their beers rated in the top 100 of the best beers in Belgium, which is frankly a gigantic deal because there's so much that comes out of that part of the world. To have 9 of your beers in the top 100, I think is fantastic for any brewery. In 2008, RATEBEER declared Struise as one of the world's best brewers, which again, just fantastic. Pennepot is pretty great. So if you're looking at it, it pours a really deep brownish color. It has a really nice creamy head to it. Light carb going on, has really great lacing. The nose is quite a bit different than what I was expecting. I wasn't sure how it being the strong Belgian ale and being done in the wine barrels was how it was going to come together, but it came together really great. You get hints of spice, malty biscuitiness, you get the sugar, some caramel to it, you get some of the tannins and some oakiness. You have to drink this to really appreciate the history that these breweries put into their beers. It is such a complex, awesome meld of stuff going on. You definitely get dark fruits. That is one of the big things I notice about it. The malts are really there, gives it a really great backbone. It has a roasty character to it.
I get a lot of the wine barrel.
Yeah, definitely some candied sugar going on, some deep caramel sweetness, a little hint of chocolate going on in there.
Definitely don't taste the 10%.
No, it's super easy. I've never had anything from them, and for this to be the first beer for me, makes me really happy, and it makes me want to seek out more of their beers. These beers aren't beers that just hang out on shelves. Typically, people are searching them out, looking for their stuff, so I'm really glad we can offer this to you.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Reserve yours today.